Hey, Doug Wallman here. I'm here to talk about my stereo microphone configuration. I was doing some ASMR. I didn't have a matched pair. I do have some on the way though. And yes, they are just the Behringer C-5.
C-2.
Those should be good enough.
C-2.
But I was just going to say I'm probably not going to use these two anymore. They're not a matched pair, but now that I said that, I think I finally got things figured out. They might have actually worked, but it does seem a little funny. Supposedly, and it probably is true that if things aren't matched, you could get sort of a distorted stereo image. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I uploaded a video last night. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that video or not. Everything I was doing was so messed up. Now I am monitoring through my camera output so I can hear exactly what's going on. And I was trying to discuss about the fact that I'm using this guy right here, the Whirlwind adapter LM2C, to go out to my camera. So now I've introduced one more thing in my chain, which I don't know if that's really a good thing. But last night I was going from this Pro MPA2 preamp directly to this, and I think I'd forgotten that I had done that, probably just to eliminate one more thing. But now I have it going from the Pro MPA2 to the Focusrite, and really I could go straight to the camera with that, but I'm going to this to adapt it to the 3.5 millimeter. Plus it does give me a little control here. I can turn down the left and right channel. Like this is the left channel, up, 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 up. It's more of an attenuator, I think, but yeah, that's pretty hot there. Gives me some nice control. How I can boost stuff on this side. So I did figure out how to use the Focusrite control this time. The thing I didn't like about it is if I wanted left-right control, I had to use monitor output 1 and 2. Now watch, I'll be wrong when I look into it later, but when I used output 3 and 4, there was, and that's normally what I'd want to use is 3 and 4. I think that's normally what you'd use in this situation. But because that was just, what do you call it, a line output? But the 1 and 2 is like a monitor output. So you got this knob here, test, test. But I think wide open, it probably is maybe the same as a line output, I think. But that way I have control left to right, see? Left or right, left, right. Even the one that's normally left is right. But I think I'm getting my perspectives messed up. For you, this would be right. And for you, this would be left, but I can switch them around. See. Now, what I had noted last night, and I think it still might be true, is if I invert this microphone while it's in the image, stereo image situation, I think it sounds a little more, from my perspective, left from yours. No, from my perspective, right to yours left. I think the phase inversion there makes it sound a little nicer when it's in the microphone stereo situation. But by itself, I thought it sounded better uninverted. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I'll agree tonight or not. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. I think if you were doing ASMR, you might not rock your head back and forth that much. I gotta do all this. Test. Looks like I've clipped already on this one. That kind of stuff, right? You can get a little more separation by rotating the mic. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1. Test 1. So we do have that figured out. Now last night I had wanted to go back to
a mono situation. I think I could do that here. I think I would just kill this mic, and then this one now is off to the right. I'd center it. See, now I'm starting to get somewhere. And I think I'd get rid of that phase inversion, and then I think it sounds better by itself, not being phase inverted like that. Last night, it doesn't matter anymore. I had to put this either in mono or use this mid-side matrix, but I did some, and it did work to use the mid-side matrix, but that was a prior situation. I don't think I need it now because I hear that I am all taken care of. Test one. Yeah, that doesn't really add any value. But last night it was cranked off to one side because I wasn't first using the Focusrite. Essentially, I'm just using it for the mixer aspect of it because it has the Focusrite control, so I can, crank this around like this, left, right, and I'm still a little confused if I'm going to have to invert the whole image. Reverse the image? I'm not sure. But if not, just know that I'm able to do that. Maybe I'll just leave it. As it stands right now, this is my right, but it would be your left. And that's not hard to change. But usually I would do that in my DAW testing. Yeah, that one's dead now. But yeah, I could just bring that one back, for example. Actually, how would I do that? Oh yeah, I'd just bring it back. And now kill that one. So now we're kind of doing a mic comparison a little bit. Test 1, 2, 3. Test. But we'd want to kill the other one. Test 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Test 1, 2, 3. So there's a little, whoa, we distorted that a little on that one. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and call that a wrap. I thought I'd straighten out a few situations that I got confused last night. So I don't know if I'll leave the video up. I kind of liked what I did though, nonetheless, fumbling my way around. I did know I took care of an issue using that mid-side matrix where it was, a channel was panned off to one side. I used it and it took care of it. Or like I said before, this mono stereo switch on this device was another option to take care of it. But I elected to use this mid-side matrix, and it worked fine when I was listening through my speaker system. Pretty much everything but my Sonos Roam, which is just a mono device, although you can pair it with another one. It sounded so awful and garbled. I did a little research. I think I'm distorting again. I gotta turn that down or something. And you can easily get over your head on the mid-side matrix. You can ruin a mix super easy. And I don't completely understand what it is, but it sounds a lot more complicated than just using maybe like a mixer to sender or something, or a mono stereo switch to turn something back into mono. So I'm just messing around with the pan. But yeah, I will be getting the Behringer C2, so there'll be matched microphones, and we'll see what we can do with that. If there's a real use to them, how good they sound, so that'll be coming up soon. Let's try the other mic. That's normally the mic of my choice. I guess I had them both going there. Let's kill the other one. This one sounds really good, but I noticed there's a little noise floor on there when it's cranked up. Probably didn't need to have it that cranked up. In fact, let's turn down the other mic and give it one more chance. Kill this one. Turn this one on. Yeah, I need to really crank up on the outputs on this Pro MPA2, ART Pro MPA2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yeah, I do like this, but you have to kind of dial it in. Just a slight bit of noise. Not too bad. Test. And then we'll back to the other one. Well, I'll let you go. Thanks for listening up to this point. Remember to like and subscribe. I hope I've cleared up any confusion. It's kind of late. I didn't really honestly feel like doing this. But then suddenly I thought, let's just do it. Let's get another video out there. Sorry about the prior one, but I do like certain aspects of how I did present it, as much as I did fumble and nothing made sense in the end. But I think I got some of it sorted out. There's a lot that can go into audio. I am not even close to an audio engineer, but I can manage to figure out a few things. Anywho, for example, this has a low cut filter. Test 1, 2. Do I sound any different now? Test. Well, I actually have a low cut filter that can be inserted right in here. But it's in this box behind me, but I'm not going to worry about that stuff now. I do have a video on that. It's a low cut filter. I had morning voice and I tried using it. But there's other means to achieve that, either in your DAW, the software you're using on your computer, or the piece of hardware you're using, or the mic itself, or an attachment that goes on the mic. I mean, there's just all sorts of ways to accomplish a low pass. Actually, it's a high pass filter. Sorry, it's a low cut filter or a high pass filter. Essentially the same thing. Yeah, I'm kind of rambling. Thanks for listening. Once again, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, notifications, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for listening.